This segment of Outdoors in the Heartland is brought to you by Motor Guide, Never Stop, and Strike King, #1 in fishing lures.
Well, there goes the first, second, third boat out, first flight. You know, yesterday we started in the first flight, lucky to draw boat number 4. But on day 2, they take the 110 boats and they go out in the position that they ranked in the standings. Even though that we was boat number 4 yesterday, we kind of slipped in weight, didn't have but about 15.5 pounds. Put us in 39th place. You know, the bad part about it, we had 4 really good fish, but we had a 5th fish that we never could cull out, and if we would have had a 4-pound kicker, we'd be right there in the top probably 3 or 4 boats. That's what they call fishing, and that's just what happens sometimes. Now day 2, different game plan. I'm hoping for a topwater bite. That's how I caught them in practice and hope to catch them today. We'll see what the day brings us. Pike. You gotta bring it this way.
You gonna make it?
I don't know. They got bump boards for. I'm gonna say yeah.
Yep. He makes it. First fish today. I got the first fish yesterday. I'm just the first fish guy.
Bob, get the net. That's a smallmouth. That's a good, that's a keeper. That's a keeper. Okay, I'm bringing him up, bringing him up, bringing him up. Over here, over here. There you go. Woohoo, there we go. 3-pounder. It's one of the reasons I use a trailer hook. Strike King makes probably one of the best trailer hooks with a rubber guard over it. But that's what we're looking for. If we can get 5 of these started this morning and then go see if we can get a kicker fish, we're still in the hunt.
Got one.
Little one. Bring him in the boat.
Where's your big brother? Huh? Or your sister, I don't care, either one. Net?
No, he's keeper, but I'm gonna put him in the boat, I think. I'm gonna put him in the camera. I'm gonna check him on the old butt board. Yep. That's not what we're looking for, but that's what we're gonna take right now. You know, Bob, I've worked with for probably the last 15 years, handling our Ford dealer account for our Ford sponsorship there in St. Louis. And I guess if you got a good instructor, you can lead a horse to water, because he's turned out to be a pretty dadgum good fisherman. You know, Larry's got one of the new F-150 with the EcoBoost.
Yes, he does, and he loves it.
And that's all I hear is the EcoBoost, and I'm driving a V8 and absolutely love it to death. But I think when we get back,
Time for an EcoBoost.
time for an EcoBoost. I tell you what, that's enough talking about business. We got to catch some fish. We're going to go to commercial break and pay some bills. We're going to be right back with more Bob Wilson, Bob Richardson, Outdoors in the Heartland, Atikokan, Ontario, right after this.
We put on a hell of a party down here, and you're going to have fishing that you're not going to find nowhere in the States. So come on down and visit Atikokan, and you're going to be in for some awful, awful good fishing.
Outdoors in the Heartland has been brought to you by Ford and your quality Ford dealers. Mercury Marine, Motor Guide, Never Stop, Strike King, #1 in fishing lures, Triton Boats, We Take America Fishing, and Gilbreth's Taxidermy, the official taxidermist of Outdoors in the Heartland.
Getting that incoming.
That gives us 5. Got him.
Well, Mr. Wilson, I think we're going to have to head to the weigh-in. Unfortunately, the weight we have is not going to bring us home any cash or any trophies from this term, but we had a great time. You know, these guys put on such a great job here in Atikokan, Jimmy Johnson and all the staff. But, you know, for right now, we're going to put it on the trailer, go in and see what we've got, which isn't a lot. But there will be some big bags weighed in. 21 pounds something was leading it. Our good friend Marty Colson and his son, actually from Niobe Lodge, was in second place with over 20 pounds yesterday. But there'll be again today some big stringers. So for right now, we're going to go back to the weigh-in and see just how the guys in Atikokan did today.
Tough day today for us. We only caught 6, called 1. That was it.
You know, first of all, I got to thank Jimmy for inviting us every year back. You know, we got kind of hooked on Atikokan about 15 years ago, and then along came this little guy one day and said, "You got to come fish our tournament." I said, "I can beat these guys from Canada. They don't know how to fish." I get smoked every year.
The team of Kevin Rissanen and Corey Neffen, they were in 7th place after day 1 with a weight of 1864. Let's see what they got. Wow, 2104, and that moves them into 1st place. Next up, the team of Dave and Scott Williams. They were in 4th place day 1 with a weight of 1991, and they need 1978 to take the lead.
1939.
Oh man, that was close. Next up, the team of Doug and Solly McBride. After day 1, they were in 5th place with 1899.
Doug, you need a little over 20 pounds, buddy.
I think we're a little bit late on that, but wow, we had.
It's going to be close.
That puts them into 3rd place. Good job, Doug and Solly. Next up, the team of Scott and Mike Baxter. Now, after day 1, they were in 2nd place with 21-22.
We need 1846, buddy. Belly up to the bar, and let's see what we got.
We got a big enough belly, oh, we got big enough fish.
1846. Let's look for it.
Now coming to see the Bass Boss, our first day leaders, Glenn LaRue and Trevor Zemak. They need 1841 to win the 2012 Atikokan Bass Classic and the grand prize of $10,000. Let's go to the scale.
And it is done!
Wow, this is awesome. To win, to be the first team to win twice.
That's right. So do you think you're coming back next year to defend your title?
We'll be back every year and we'll never stop coming. This is an awesome fishery and this tournament is unbelievable.
Like we've said for years, the Atikokan Bass Classic is the best big little tournament you've never heard about. We hope to see you up here next year.
The spot was void of any big fish, so we ended up running around a lot, actually a lot. Probably had to hit 10 spots to get one fish out of it that we needed. So, but we ended up worked out well. We ended up with 2 big ones over 4 pounds, and that's basically helped us take the win.